It began in a dream. I saw him standing there, rather running towards me. Running as fast as he could towards me, but he could never reach her. He wants to be with me, but he never could reach me. And then he died. But did he really die? Or was it somebody else? Keep watching to find out. Alright. Well, it seems to me that they hate me no matter where I go. Well, you don't really know anybody until you walk a step in their shoes. Even said, must be nice. Staying in one school. Must be nice. Even said, must be nice. I said, we're here. He opened the gate. And then let me through. Ladies first. Thank you. I walked through. Like, subscribe, comment down below, share. Oh my gosh, you mean even wait? Drove me home? Thanks. You heard of me? He said, no. I said, fast forward. You don't know anything of me. Well, he said, some gain all mind and lose all soul. Some become all body and lose all soul and mind. Some are so fixated on something that they lose body and mind. What am I kidding? I memorized the whole thing. He said, you can't help it. But then anywhere, join Tom. I said, pardon me? He said, I'm sorry. It's just, don't get mad when I've had dreams about you too. Doesn't that scare you? It scares me. Doesn't it scare you? No. And I'm not mad at you, Lena. He said, I hear there's a Castor library that we gotta walk to. Maybe we'll find answers. Because I have 75 days left even. When a Castor turns 16, we face what they call the claiming. My powers will be claimed for the light of the dark, and there my true nature will be revealed. I don't know what I'll be. I don't know who I really am inside. Well, if the Castor library has answers, let's go. Wait, there's your favorite sign. Oh, well, that old thing? Huh. Well, my. It seems like it's still around. Well, I might put it. Well, just be careful not to put it too much, because it'll set a forest fire if you do. So, we walked towards the library, knocked on the door. Emma, you there? She opened the door slightly. Ethan? Ethan White? Is that you? Yes, it is, okay. She unlocked the door. Oh, who's your friend? Oh, this is Lena, he said. Hi, I said. I'm sorry to bother you, Miss Emma, but I think you're talking about more than you let on. Alright, come on in. Okay, we'll go. Walked in. A keeper has to be asked, she said, as we walked down the stairs. To a door, to a big wooden, to a big door. She got out the keys and then opened it. And then it slid up, lighted up, and the door separated. And we walked in. Wow. Is this the Castor Library you've been talking about, Ethan? Yes. Really? So, Emma, you say that it has all the books of the casters, good and bad, light and dark. Oh, there's the book. It had a symbol of Hecate on it. Alright. It opened the latch by itself. It opened by itself, and the book opened. Wow, there's no words. Nothing there. No, Emma said. Nothing there yet. The curse is strong. The dark will test you. Alright. It took some time, but words formed. Not just spells, not just words, but magical spells. Good enough to break curses. And other spells, good and bad. All the casters of the universe. It spoke of all the witch/casters of the universe. I read through it. Interesting. Ethan? Yeah? He said. I think I found something. Yeah, what is it? That's great. You will have to go home for a bit and I'll call you when I get done, okay? Get through, okay? Okay, he said. And he left. Emma, look. What's wrong? I said to him. What's wrong? She said. The only way to break the curse. There's only one way to break the curse. Someone I love has to die. I said. Oh no, there's gotta be another way. Well, we'll see what happens. Days passed, and I kept reading from the Castor Library every day to learn more. Wow, this is something, I said to myself. Okay. Huh. And weeks went by. It got me a little bit more closer to the claiming. My birthday. 1864. That's my birthday. Well, alright. And then I read the last word, and it said, claim yourself, period. And then the book shut on its own. Okay, I know what I have to do. So, I told Ethan, I don't want to think about the claiming. I just want to think about normal boyfriend, girlfriend stuff. I mean, for instance, what have you wanted for Christmas that you never got? He said, snow. Really? Yes. Alright. And then it started to snow. And then it started to snow. Wow. It's snowing. And then we kissed. Weeks went by. Then it was the day, the night, the night of the get together, the reunion of all the casters in my family. Even are you a witch? She said, no. I mean, he said, Lena, are you a witch? No. Well, you know how some families have money and some have power. Well, my family's different. We have powers. And words came on the wall. I'm not meant to show him on any of this. No, it's okay, Lena. He said, flash forward to the other part of the day. A young woman in a red convertible called Ridley with brown sunglasses saw a guy in the rearview mirror and she made his car flip over and crash. Later that night was the caster reunion, the family caster reunion. Well, you know, Ethan, what are you doing here? Mm-hmm. What? Mm-hmm. Oh no. Somebody cast a spell on you, so you can't speak? Oh boy. Wait. Ridley, what are you doing here? Oh, well. Just came to dinner to see my folks is all. She said, here honey, let me save you. And then she picked up the fork, got some food, and then handed it to Ethan. And then I got up and said, get away from him. And then the table started spinning. Oh really, cuz? She said. Then plates flew all over the room. Plates were flying all over the room. Very crazy, like. Then I said, get away from my boyfriend, you witch. And then she said, what? And I said, I want you out of here. And then she screamed, ah! And then fell back, whoosh, and then out the window. And then I closed the doors and the windows. Ethan, are you okay? And he fell down into the floor. And I checked on him. Ethan, you okay? Is he gonna be okay? He'll be fine, my aunt said. Alright. The next day, he was alright. We went to see the grapes. And thank you for watching Light and love to all. Stay safe. Excuse me. This has been Beautiful Creatures, Season 1, ASMR, Episode 1, Light and love to all. More great Beautiful Creatures episodes to come. I dreamed it into existence. Bye-bye.